Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a run through of the stuff I picked up on the weekend in one shop. If you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen what we picked up. Just crazy in one shop, £62 spent. Some stuff's already sold. I made a profit as well straight away within 2 days of listing, which is just amazing. I've got the credit to Mia. She literally found the majority of these things. So what I'll do, I'll just run through piece by piece what we picked up. I'll try and do it in sort of an order of what we found in the shop. And then at the end of the video, or the end of the half the video, I'm going to run through the sales we have from this weekend. Works out at £407, I think, of sales on eBay, and I think one sale on Vinted. So about £450 for a weekend, which isn't too bad. One thing, it did sell for 200 quid, so keep an eye out for that one. I'll make it the first sale, obviously, so you don't get you guys hanging. But let's jump into it with the pickups from one charity shop. So first up, when I walked in, there's like a little plush bin area. There's two like baskets. Always stuff full of random plush, some good, some bad. I saw this Care Bear to start with. I just saw the face, saw the heart. Turns out it's a backpack, which is really cool. I did a quick Google Lens search. Again, I've mentioned it before in the previous video. If you don't know what Google Lens is, just get the Google app, download it, and you take a photo, and it will come up with something that's either the same or similar to what you're searching. So I did that with this Care Bear, and one came up available on eBay, £45 pre-owned from 1980. Now you can't see the tag at all on there, but I only paid £3 for this one, so I think it's a pretty good deal, and wait to see how much it sold for. I then went over to the men's section whilst Mia was looking at the women's bit, and in the men's section I picked up this Gant shirt for £4.75. I'll put the photo on the screen here. I will take a photo when I pick up an item just so I can prove it was that much money. But yeah, this is a nice Oxford twill shirt, £4.75, men's size large. The neck tag inside has been cut there, but I don't think it's going to affect the value too much. So for £4.75, I reckon about £20 for that one. Next up is this really nice Yves Saint Laurent men's shirt, size XL, really nice colourway, button up, long sleeve, again £4.75. I reckon more to the £25 mark of this one. Sometimes they can hang around for a while. It's sort of a case of like right place, right time for a buyer to come along and snap it up. But even so, £4.75 for an Yves Saint Laurent shirt is a bargain. And then right behind it was another Yves Saint Laurent shirt, again another men's size extra large. I'm pretty sure I've sold this exact type, so like the same colourway, same pattern, same block size, everything. Again, £4.75, probably 25 of this. I think the last one sold for £21.50 or something. So £4.75 for another Yves Saint Laurent shirt, not bad, considering they're back to back. And the last thing I picked up from the men's section was this pair of Spoke chinos. That's the label there. I've never found Spoke before. I think Kev the reseller quite often finds it. I know a lot of people have found it, but me personally, I've never seen it in a shop before. These are a pair of Spears or Sharps. Maybe you see that there. Sharps. I don't know if that's a model type, but it's a Sharps, build B, waist 36. I think they were £5 or £4.75 again. I'll put the screenshot up so you can see how much I spent on them. And these ones have already sold, but I'll keep it to the end so you can see how much they sold for. My next pickup, before I get into what Mia found, is this really nice Troop Messenger side bag. I paid £6 or £6.50 for this one. It's not worth loads of money, about 20-25 quid, so about £10-15 profit after fees. The sell-through rate's pretty good on these two. I know this brand because I know another reseller at the carboot literally always has this side bag, and it's always a Troop one, and he's on the lookout for them all the time, so I knew it would be good. So yeah, about £20-25, which isn't too bad. It's quite a small size bag as well, so if it was bigger, maybe I could have got more. And now onto the stuff that Mia found in the women's section. First up is this beautiful vintage Aquascutum 100% lamb's wool shawl. I will model it for you in this video if I can get it off my head. There we go. It goes all the way around you. Absolutely massive. It's really heavy and thick as well. It's lovely quality. This was £6, believe it or not. The last one of these sold for 40 quid on eBay on bids. So I've put mine up a bit higher. It's already got a little bit of interest. I'm going to try and hold out for the £40 mark because it's only 6 quid, which is a bargain. But 100% lamb's wool, vintage Aquascutum, and this thing is massive as well. Obviously just one size, but that is not a bad find at all for 6 quid. Now these next pickups, Mia found literally one after the other, all the same size, obviously came from the same person. They're all Disney t-shirts. They all cost £4 each, and they're not just print on t-shirts from like Tesco or something that I got scammed with in the vintage bundle deal. If you have a look at this video here, you'll see that exactly happen. These are all Disney Parks t-shirts or Disney Store t-shirts. First up, we have this Disney 100 t-shirt from Disney World Tokyo. Now this one is only 2022. It's not vintage, it's not too old, But Disney 100 is quite a celebrated thing. It's a really nice graphic on the front there in immaculate condition. As I said, £4, probably about £20 on this one. Next up is this Ursula, I think, Mia, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Ursula t-shirt, again £4. It's not like the nicest one, it's not that cool, but even so, probably 15-20 quid on that one. Next up is this Pixie Power Tinkerbell one with loads like rhinestone gems on, again £4. Because this one's a bit cool and it's got these gems on it, I might better push like the £20-25 mark, because again, when these are brand new prices, they're like 35-40 quid or dollars even more, which is just ridiculous for a t-shirt, but people love it, so I'm going to try and sell it for that price. Next up is this Minnie Mouse American Beauty t-shirt, again £4. It's not like the nicest t-shirt, I think, the big round neck on it, it's a bit of a basic print, but even so, 15-20 quid any day. And then lastly is this Disneyland store, or Disney store but Disneyland sequin top. It's brand new with the tags, which you didn't realise until I got home. Again, £4. The price on it originally is £35. I have already sold this one, so I'll show you at the end how much it sold for. But 5 back-to-back Disney t-shirts is not too bad at all for £4 each. Now the last pickup that we made from that shop, I don't have with me because Mia's kept it. It's a personal keep for the pair of us. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen we picked this up. We got a vintage Disney blanket from Disney World. It's absolutely awesome, stitched. I think it's from the early 90s, maybe late 90s. I'll put a photo up here so you can see what it looks like. It's got, I think, Mickey and Minnie sat down on the sofa with Snowman outside, Pluto's on the floor by the fireplace. It's absolutely awesome. That was only £6 as well. They go for about 25-30 quid. It's not in the best condition, a few like loose threads here and there. But for something that cool and that old, it's so worth picking up. But now we'll get into this weekend sales. As I said, about 450 quid from eBay and then a one sale on Vinted. So it's not too bad at all. I know one of them is £200, so the rest works out, I think, about £20-ish average per order, which isn't terrible. It's not great, it could be more, but the volume that I'm selling is better than what it used to be. I've just started to list more stock consistently, and it's certainly helped improve my sales. So let's jump into sales from this weekend. Right, so editing Matt here from the future. I recorded a few sales to start with, including the best one, and my phone ran out of storage, as you'll see in this next clip, and everything just disappeared that I've recorded. So we're going to do this bit again, and we're going to start off with the best sale from this weekend. So the best sale from this weekend is the Allmark Sterling Slimline 00H bowls. I paid £45 for them, I think 2 weeks ago in the charity shop. They sold for £200. That was the whole premise of this video, was this amazing sale I made this weekend, but you guys can't actually see what they look like in my hands. I think there's a screenshot up showing the sale somewhere, so you can actually see what they look like. I think the thumbnail is going to be a photo of them anyway. But yeah, 200 quid for those. After fees and postage, works out at about £165. It's £120 profit before tax and other bits and stuff like that, which isn't too bad at all, to be fair. Obviously, that was the main bulk of the sales this weekend, with that one item. But there's a few others that got deleted in this clip, so I'm going to quickly go through those now and show you what I sold. The next sale is a pair of Sea Salt Cornwall Lamledra or Lamledra something trousers, like corduroy. I paid £3 for those. I think they featured in the video where I spent like £140 on one charity shop in Cornwall. I bought loads of stuff from there, and they sold for £22 all in on eBay. Next up is a pair of Columbia trousers. I also picked those up in Cornwall in the same video, but just from a different shop. They were £6. They sold for £22.50. Originally, Mia was going to wear them. She got one use out of them last weekend, and then they sold the next day. So I sort of let her wear them once and then just made the money back. But even so, 6 into £22.50 is not too bad. The next sale is a really nice Tommy Hilfiger quarter zip. I've had it for absolutely ages. I think I paid like £3, £4 last year at a charity shop, and it's just been sat on my store for ages. Reduced the price from 25 to 22 to 20. Had an offer of £18 come in after that long. I'd take it any day. So after fees and postage, only about a £10 profit, but sometimes you got to let stuff go for a little bit less just to recoup your money and get that stock moving. Again, the next item, exactly the same, as a pair of Adidas AstroTurf trainers, like 17.3X or something I think they're called. Again, I paid like £3 at the car boot for those. I had them up for 25 quid, delisted. Put back up at 20 quid, had an offer today come in, £17. Wasn't going to say no to it, they've been sat around for so long. So again, about £10 profit after fees, which isn't too bad, but obviously I hope for more next time. And lastly, from the sales that I believe are missing, if there's any more, then they will be added on right now. I picked up a Seattle Seahawks team NFL apparel cap for £1 at the car boot. It had an original price tag on it of $14.97. So I put it up at £14.34, because I think at the time that was almost a conversion rate or something similar, maybe, I'm not entirely sure. But even so, that sold full asking price at £14.34. It didn't take too long to sell, only about 2 months. So for £1 for a hat, it's 14 quid. It's not too bad at all. As I said, if there was anything I forgot to add on, I would add it on quickly. I picked up a vintage Quicksilver baseball cap last year for £1 or 50p at the car boot. That sold for 12 quid on eBay. Again, not much profit, but this is a hat I've had for ages. I even had it up at like £10 free postage at one point. Delisted it, put it up at £12 free postage, and it sold. So I'm not complaining, an extra couple of quid out of that sale. So overall, not too bad. Right, apologies if the camera's a bit different, the camera angle and stuff. As I was filming this next clip, my camera cut out, said I had no storage left. But back to it, I sold this vintage Nike sunglasses case for £10. I paid £2 for some charity shop, so £10 all in is not much money after fees. However, it's just pretty cool. I couldn't leave it for 2 quid, even though it's only like £4 profit. I just thought it was really cool. It's probably like hard shell as well. So hopefully the person who's got this got some vintage Nike sunglasses to go in it. My next sale, which featured in my video on Wednesday, has already sold. Is this Steven Gerrard kit from 2004-2006 season. Really good condition. That one cost me £6 and it's gone for £26 all in. It is a size small, so I might have let it down a little bit in terms of the price. I think like mediums to extra large go for like 30, 35. But even so, such quick turnaround, 6 and 26, not bad. And now for the 3 things that I've sold from Saturday already, that has covered all money that I spent and given me profit as well. First up is this Disneyland t-shirt. As I said, paid £4 for this one. The brand new tag price was 35 quid. I put up at £30. Offer came in today, 27 quid. I wasn't going to hang around. £27 accepted. Next up is the pair of men's spoke chinos. I think £5. I said I'd try and put the photo up and show what I paid for it. They've sold £30 all in on eBay. I had them put 40 quid. Offer came in last night, £25. I counted 35. They counted 30 quid straight away. Gonna take that all day long. It might be able to hold up for 40 quid, but I'm all about getting it on and getting it on as fast as I can these days. So 5 or 6 into 30 is not bad at all. And then lastly is the Care Bear bag. Now I paid £3 for this one, as I said earlier. That's gone £26 with literally within 24 hours of listing it. There was another one available, I said £42 or something, which wasn't even in as good condition as this. So I put mine up at 30 quid just to sort of, compete with the market and the watches on that one, and it sold £26. So on those 3 orders or 3 sales, I think it works out at 83 quid. My maths is correct. I might be wrong there or something like that. So that's about £20 profit before fees and postage and stuff on 3 items. I've still got 4 Disney t-shirts left and a couple other bits like the Aquascutum. So not bad from one shop. And then my last sale from this weekend is this pair of women's Salomon XA Pro 3D Ultra Quest shoes. I picked these up, believe it or not, for £3.50 in a Salvation Army in Eastleigh. They're not in the best condition. There's a bit of cracking along here on the toes. But even so, they've gone £36 on Vinted. So not a bad little weekend of sales. As I said, works out at about 450 quid. Obviously, most of it being eBay. The one sale coming from Vinted with the Salomons. So I don't think that's too bad. A great weekend of pickups from one shop. A great weekend of sales as well. It's definitely been my best weekend of the year so far. It's been a bit quiet this year. I haven't been as on it because the uni's been really busy. But either way, I think it's a pretty successful weekend. So I hope you guys had a good one too. I am going back to a car boot this Sunday. So there should be a car boot video up next Tuesday if everything goes well. If I actually have a GoPro still. If the batteries work. If the GoPro works. If the weather's good. You know what I mean? If I'm not well, something happens, we won't go. But if everything goes to plan, I'll be going to a car boot on Sunday. So keep an eye out for that video coming out next Tuesday, and I'll catch you in that video. So take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.